Hey, hi, apologies. This could be a choppy video. Having a little Wi-Fi issue today, but kind of the same theme as recent meetings have been. The mortgage market, the stock market was closed on Friday. There was a slight improvement in rates today, nothing you'd really notice. The Iran forecasts about the length and intensity and cost of that conflict are driving rates a little bit right now, but not up, at least not today. This week, we have the minutes of the most recent Federal Reserve meeting of the Board of Governors, where they chose not to move their interest rate, the Fed funds overnight rate. When those minutes come out, people take a lot of stock into what is said about the future potential moves of the Federal Reserve. And so that could shake us up a little bit. Also, both inflation reports are coming out this week, both the personal consumption expenditures and the consumer price index. So it could be as a bumpy week like this video, right? Looking too closely at rates, they're still in the fives and sixes. Specifically, when I talk about rates to people, I tell them they're kind of doing this all the time, right? The fives and sixes. Uh, Fives, if you're doing a government loan, FHA, VA, USDA. 30-year fix is in the low sixes right now. Your mileage may vary. And the 10-year fixed arm, fixed for the first 10 years, is in the fives. I'm doing a good number of those right now. When the time comes to actually lock in, that's when I send different fee sheets where we don't buy the rate down at all. Buy it down a little bit where you make that money back in less than 30 months via the monthly savings from the payment. And then an example of buying the rate down too much. It's just cost too much. It's not worth it. You might not have the loan long enough to have enough payments to recoup the cost of that buy down. Now, if the seller is doing a big seller concession, we can buy the heck out of the rate. That's okay then too. Discount fee is a direct tax write-off because it's actually considered mortgage interest. So I just lay everything out and do what I'm told when the time comes. So real quick, never say no. Chapter 7 bankruptcy. That's when all your debt is wiped away. Typically, it's 4 years removed from the discharge date for a conventional loan or 2 years for FHA or VA. On FHA, it's okay to do an FHA purchase or refinance loan 1 year from that discharge date if you have documentation of a sudden involuntary event, such as job loss, a layoff, a death of a breadwinner in the family, a serious illness or injury that prevented you from working. You do need to get some good documentation on what happened, and then we get that approval up front. I'm doing one right now, and she's very happy. So with that, that's all I got for you. One more thing while we're doing this. If you have a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, that's one where you do repay your debts through the court, through a trustee. You can do a purchase loan or a refinance loan while you're inside of that bankruptcy and it hasn't even closed out yet. Just so you know, a little tidbit. Thank you so much. Have a good day.